So this next reading is for all you emotionally charged water signs. Okay, so my question is, what is the message? What is the most beneficial advice I can give to anyone who is a water sign? And that means that you've either got your sun or your moon or your rising sign in any of the water signs. So that is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And the fourth card will apply to all of the water signs. I've got to say, it was one of those moments, it just dropped out on me, and I'm going to keep it out. I'm going to add this in. Water signs, you get a bonus card. I don't know how it's going to slot in with the other cards, but it's so appropriate. It's the Page of Cups has literally jumped out. It's often when the card jumps out, I put it back in, but honestly, I feel so strongly that I have to add this into the readings. Here we go. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water signs. Let's go with the Cancers. I love this card. The Nine of Pentacles has come up. This is an Earth card, so it's a feminine card, which Cancer is also feminine. This card, oh gosh, this card is all about independence. This is absolutely all about just being your own person, being the highest value version of yourself that you can be. And you don't need anybody else in order for that to happen. You can achieve this on your own. The message for the Cancer signs, especially after that awful full moon that we've all just kind of like got through, but the message for the Cancer signs is just be who you are supposed to be. Grow in your independence. That doesn't mean have nothing to do with anybody else, but you don't need anybody else in order to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Got the bird there as well. The Aquarius, you know, new moon is an air sign. The birds fly in the air, but I kind of like feel that if you actually raise your game, your own personal game, I think you can take flight, not just sort of any old bird, but as a bird of prey. I mean, this is a kind of like high level flying creature of this world. You know, embrace that. I just feel whatever intentions you have over this new moon, it's to kind of like increase your own self-worth, your own value, and kind of like really start to see who you are capable of becoming. Nice one, Cancers. Okay, so the Scorpios. Seven of Wands. Okay, Scorpios, I'm kind of like, Scorpio's a deep sign, and I am sort of like feeling, I'm kind of like feeling the challenge here for the Scorpios. I mean, yeah, this guy is kind of like challenging himself to kind of like cope with all of the things that are coming at him. And I kind of like feel, you know, we are talking Scorpio here. Scorpio is a deep sign, and these things are coming up from sort of somewhere below. They are coming up. So I kind of like feel there could be like certain issues that you've had going on, that it is actually time to let them come up to the surface and address them on this new moon. I mean, normally this, I don't want to go with the full moon kind of like vibe here. I want to kind of stick to the new moon. I kind of like feel have a new approach to some of the things that you've kind of like maybe that you've been putting them off. They've just been kind of like certain things that you've kind of left them hidden. You kind of like feel if you leave them alone long enough, they'll just go away. No, if they're still there, you know, over the next few weeks, drag some of them up to the surface and deal with them once and for all, you know. So, and you may find that you can find some good out of them. This is the new moon after all. So, yeah, I kind of feel like a little bit of a kind of, maybe a little bit of a declutter for the Scorpios. Pisces. Oh, he's back. The King of Swords. He came up in the, for me, the Aquarius, but he came up reversed. but this time he's actually come up upright. So I feel for the Pisces, you do need to take a little bit of a leaf out of the book of Aquarius and do take charge, take control over certain things. Yeah, I definitely feel that you need that clarity. So look at what's important to you over the next 4 weeks, and make some absolutely clear decisions. And if you do need to check it out with someone else whose opinion matters to you, it's all about being opinionated and being really clear in your head about things. And I do feel that if you're going to seek the opinion of anyone else about anything that's important to you, be selective about, about who you speak to. It's not just a question of anybody else's opinion is going to be valid. I kind of like feel, go to the top, go to, if you're going to phone a friend that's going to kind of like know the right answer. That's what I'm kind of like feeling for the Pisces energy. I'm also seeing, which I didn't notice so much, I didn't notice it at all on this reading, when it was in reverse, but I am noticing the bird in the sky again. So there's a little commonality going on here between the Cancer and the Pisces, in that they've both got birds in them, and this is an air sign. So I'm feeling both the Cancer and the Pisces can really, really move forward if they kind of set their intentions and kind of like know where they kind of want things to sort of fly off to. I don't see this King of Swords as being static at all. I think this could really take flight if you allow yourself to be clear what it is you want to manifest. And it could be a big long-term goal, I'm feeling, with the Pisces. I feel that, this is just the first small flight, because the bird is very, very small, but it is there. I think, just take a small flight to where you want to get to next, with a view to kind of moving on from that as time goes by. Okay, so what is the message for all of the air signs? Okay. Not the air signs. I do apologise. For all of the water signs. Okay. Interestingly, this is actually a Cups card, which is a water related emotional card. 3 of Cups in reversed. I feel that with the water signs, you need to do this on your own. That this independent thing is screaming out at me. 3 of Cups is a very, very sociable card. And Aquarius can be a very, very sociable sign, but it's come up reversed. This is saying for the water signs, stop depending on other people, start to depend on yourself. You will absolutely grow as an individual if you don't let yourself depend on anyone else over these next 4 weeks. You are the kind of like the central character. All of the other cards apart from this one are all kind of like solo characters. The Page of Cups is all about new beginnings. Funnily enough, even he is talking to a fish in this card. I love the Page of Cups. He's talking to a fish. So the animals are coming up again. So I feel that it's up to you to be less dependent on other people. We've got the 2 birds and the fish showing in kind of like these cards here. So I'm kind of feeling, if you need to talk to anyone, again, I don't know why I'm being so drawn to animals on this new moon, but I am sort of like feeling, include animals somehow in your kind of meditations, and make your own minds up about things. And I'm sure that's what a lot of animals do. It's the independent thing that's screaming out. Interesting thing about this water signs reading is I've got all of the elements showing here, absolutely all of them. I've got the fire in the 7 of Wands. I've got the earth in the 9 of Pentacles. I've got the air in the King of Swords and the 2 water cards. all of the elements are showing in the Cancer readings. And that is kind of like suggesting to me that, do check out what your other signs are as well. If you don't know them already, check out what your moon is and what your rising sign is, because I'm feeling all of your elements, not just your emotions, are being affected by this new moon. When I say are being affected, I'm feeling with the new moon, it's up to you to go out and let it affect you in a positive way. It's up to you to go out and manifest something, and you're going to have to use all of the elements in your chart in order to kind of make the most out of this new moon. Okay, good luck.